I'm Dr. Ryan DeBell. Welcome back to Move It Fix Monday. This week, what we're going to look at is a mobilization or like rolling out with your own hand in this area in your shoulder. A lot of athletes are doing a lot more dumbbell work. They're going overhead a ton because of some events and workouts that are coming up. And a common complaint is, it's sore on the top of my shoulder. I'm getting like really tight in my lats. And there's a nice move that we can do that goes beyond just rolling out your lats on a foam roller. So if you think about a foam roller, it's a really blunt object. You're going to cover a lot of surface area, so you can't get pinpoint pressure tension on specific areas. So in the shoulder, there's this nice way to do this. What you have to do is sit down on something. Otherwise, it's really hard. This gets really tiring on your hands. But you can mechanically set this up to be really nice. So I'm going to take, if I was working on my left shoulder, I'm going to put my elbow on my thigh like this, and then I'll make a fist like that and poke my thumb just like this. And then what I'm going to do is aim to get into this little spot like right here. And it's important to differentiate that from up in the armpit. I don't want to go up into the armpit because there's nerves and blood vessels, etc. I'm trying to get on the meat, almost like the front side of my lat onto some of my Teres Major, and the way that I get my arm relaxed, maybe I'm affecting the subscap, which is a deep muscle in the front of the shoulder blade. So elbow goes here, fist with the little thumb poker, and then lean forward so that it's passive, meaning I'm not using a lot of effort here. I'm using the fact that my forearm is jammed into my thigh. And then with this arm here, I'm totally having it relaxed, and I'm going to move it gently around like this. There shouldn't be any tingling in your hand. That would mean you're not on a structure that you want to be on, so don't let there be tingling. And then go through different parts of the lat and think of it as the front of the lat and the Teres Major and then maybe subscap. But again, if I were to, I'm going to keep my hand right where it was and then show you where my thumb is. So if I go here, you can see this is right where I am. It's not here. That's the big differentiation. It's like in there. Now, if you were to try to do this yourself and massage it, again, your hand will get really tired. But by pinning it this way, relaxing over, and going about 30 seconds, it's a good way to approach it. It should feel muscular. It shouldn't feel like tearing or anything like that. So why would you do this? Who would use this and how long? If you feel limited overhead or you feel some tightness or pinching on the top of your shoulder, this can be a good area to work. You could do it before you work out if you know you're going to be going overhead to make it a little bit smoother. But I wouldn't go more than 30 to 60 seconds, and I wouldn't go more aggressive than like a 2 to 3 discomfort as you're doing this. So give that a go if you need some work on your shoulders. Much more effective than rolling out your lat when you need these pinpoint spots. So that's what I got for you guys this week on Move It Fix Monday. If you don't already follow the Move It Fix, you can follow me on Instagram at the Move It Fix. I'll see you guys next week.